Kathy, it's so good to see you.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Best laid plans.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, as you would expect, but it's also got real heart because this is your story. Obviously, it's based on your story, I guess.
Yes. Well, I have an autistic son. Yeah. And for anyone who doesn't know what autism is, it's a lifelong neurological condition. Its chief characteristics are an inability to communicate, socialise, chronic anxiety, but often also an incredibly high IQ. Yeah. My own son's like Wikipedia with a pulse. And yet, to girls their own age, they're too exotic. He might as well be a sherbet-winged flamingo flying down the high street. Yeah. So they get very lonely, you know, they get rejected by girl after girl after girl. So their self-esteem sinks down lower than Kim Kardashian's bikini line, which is
that low?
Quite low. Yeah.
That's low.
So, you know, as a mother, all you want for your own child is for them to find happiness and companionship and love. So mothers like me, we do consider some very extreme things. I did think about hiring a prostitute, even though I'm a feminist.
Yeah, I know you did think about that, and you even went out and sort of did a bit of research.
I did.
But only because you saw your son desperately wanting to be loved and to find love, and as a mum you would do anything.
You'd do anything. So I did find myself driving through the red light district in London. I suddenly thought, what are you doing? You know, I could be arrested. And then a few weeks later I did read, actually I must say my son, just before his 21st birthday, he did meet a girl, he fell in love, and nature took its course, so it was fine. But a few weeks later I did read about a father of an autistic boy who was arrested curb crawling.
Really?
And I thought that could have been me. I could have gone to prison. As a writer, the only pain I've ever endured is a paper cut. I'm just not made for prison.
No, definitely
a book club is my natural habitat, you know, not curb crawling. But, you know, this is the extremes that parents of autistic...
And was he okay with that, with you? Did you talk to him about it? And was he all right about it?
Well, he's very open. People on the autistic spectrum have no filter.
Right.
You know, they have a tangential...
And they're not judgmental either.
No.
No, they don't.
Well, for example, if he were here now, he would be so in love with you. He's 26, but he would be asking you out on a date. He has, you know, he sees, if he likes a woman, if she's sparky and funny and clever, if she could be 80 years old or 18 years old, it doesn't matter. And I had a brainwave, actually. I thought, who are the most sexually voracious people I know? It's boys with autism who are priapic because they never get a date, and it's women post-50, post-divorce, taking HRT. And I thought, why can't we put those two groups together? I thought, like...
They'd be happy ever after.
I know. I thought we could have an app called Tinder or Tinderism. And what about this? Square pegs for round holes. I like it. I think
it's got legs. And of course, we'll know him. Anybody that watches Holby knows your boy, of course.
But I thought, how can you put the artistic into autistic? You know, how could that work? But actually, if you think about it, autistic people are acting every day. They're acting trying to be normal.
That's true.
So he's got this fantastic job and they love him, and it's the first time they've cast an autistic actor to play an autistic character.
You must be really proud of him to do that. That's breaking barriers. That's incredible. He is the trailblazer, isn't he?
He is. Well, normally they get Dustin Hoffman to pretend to be Rain Man or whatever. Yeah. So it has been so uplifting for the autistic community because, you know, less than 15% of people with autism are in the workforce, which is a much lower inclusion rate than other disabilities. But with diagnostic hindsight, we know that Mozart and Orwell and Van Gogh and Steve Jobs and all these amazing scientists and mathematicians are on the autistic spectrum. So with the right help, they could give back to society.
Very much so.
In the most incredible ways. I think we have to stop trying to make autistic people be normal, but just let them be their best autistic selves.
Sure.
Let's learn to think outside the neurotypical box.
That's exactly, and just be a bit more understanding, I guess.
Yes.
A little bit more understanding. But a lot of it is in the book.
Because if you can disarm with charm, make people laugh and enjoy, you've got a much better chance.
I agree with you, absolutely.
And also, all parents go through a psychological minefield when their children start dating. Yeah. Because, you know, my generation had to leave home to have sex, but now we let our kids have sex at home. It makes for some very awkward moments over the muesli in the mornings, right?
I'm not sure that everybody does, but there you go.
Over 16,
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
So, but when you have a child with special needs, you never know who they're going to bring home. It could be animal, vegetable, mineral, you know. So.
Like, what's it going to be? Now, look, Nicole Kidman's written this, but also you're really good pals with the Clooneys, who just had their babies. Everything good with them?
Well, look, they've gone on to... They're in Planet Parent now. We won't see them probably for a year, but they did email us the day that babies were born. They are so happy. They're so far above Cloud 9, they're waving to the Mir space station, you know.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Love in stereo. What could be better?
Absolutely. I mean, they did it. You couldn't couldn't get anything more perfect. Twins, a boy and a girl. There you are.
I know, and
Done.
they are the loveliest couple. I know I said you must come over, but when George Clooney comes for dinner, he clears the table and stacks the dishwasher, which is foreplay.
Exactly.
Thank
Just
you.
when you thought he couldn't get any better, he gets better. He gets better.
She's fabulous too.
Yeah,
so
they're a fantastic couple. Kathy, the book is out 13th?
I think that might be out today.
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah, OK. Best
I'm
laid
giving
plans.
birth to a book right now. Where is my creative epidural?
It's just there. Good luck with it.
Thank you.
Good luck with it.
And it's just
really
lovely to see you, and you're always so compassionate talking about these issues that are so important to parents like me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. That's great. Great to see you. See you real soon.
See you soon.
Thank you.